it's me, Andrea Taylor of Taylor Family Vlogs, and welcome to Vlog.
The most famous reindeer of all.
Just
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny...
So today we are going to have a little talk about exercising and about fitness. So Mondays is usually for my fitness video content. So today we are going to talk about things to know when exercising while pregnant. So currently I am 29 weeks pregnant, so that's already in my third trimester, and I've already been exercising a lot more. I'll talk to you about that later. But there are just a couple disclaimers that I want to say. I am not a licensed PT. I am not a doctor, a nurse, or a professional at this for exercising. But I am a exercise enthusiast, and I've been doing fitness exercises for as long as I can remember. So I talked to my gym instructor, to my Pilates instructor, and to my yoga instructor all about exercising when you're pregnant, and they've given me a lot of tips for this video. So I'm going to share 5 tips that I've learned along the way. But it's not actually tips. We're going to be answering the most common questions when exercising while pregnant. Number 1, the first question. Okay, first question is, can you exercise while you're pregnant? The answer is yes. Yes, you can exercise when you're pregnant. In fact, exercising when you're pregnant is highly recommended. If your OB does not recommend you to exercise, maybe because like you have a very high-risk pregnancy, or you know, sometimes I think if you are above a number in your age na, it's really hard to exercise because high-risk pregnancy na yun. So always consult your OB when you want to exercise when you're pregnant. But if you are young, if you don't have any complications during your pregnancy, you should be exercising when you're pregnant. Do not think na hindi ka na makapag-exercise because you're pregnant. If anything, it's something that you should be doing because you need to be healthy for yourself and for your baby. So my thing lang when exercising is I do not pick up something new. So I always try to exercise with the things that I've already done before. So for me, that is yoga, that's Pilates, I do walking. I don't run because I'm not really a runner. I do swimming, but yeah. So if you're pregnant, like me, I'm not a runner, so there's no way that I'm going to a marathon. I'm not gonna join anything like that. I'm not going to do like a 5 whatever kilometer run. I'm just going to stick with jogging. Though it's okay to run when you're pregnant. It's just because I'm not a runner, so I won't do it. But if you are a runner, go ahead. Just feel your body and run. Okay, number 2 question. What do I do each trimester? So this one is very difficult to ask because every pregnancy is different and we have different symptoms and different, you know, feels when we do exercising. So for me, I did my exercise based on my trimester and how I feel. So you always have to listen to your body, know your capabilities, and do not overstress yourself when you're exercising. So on my first trimester, I was feeling really sluggish. I was not necessarily vomiting, but I was just really weak all the time. So I didn't do a lot of exercising. I think I can count lang the times that I exercised in my first trimester. I did a couple of stretching lang and flexibility exercises, but nothing like cardio or something like that because I was just not feeling well. My body was just hurting so much and everything. But on my second trimester, I felt like I was superwoman. I had more energy and I increased my workout. So I did more walking, I did swimming, I did more yoga, I went to yoga classes because I was more confident and comfortable with my body. So I did a lot of that when in my second trimester. Just a thing that for me, I found out na in my second trimester, I don't have the best balance. So I didn't stress whenever I cannot do yoga poses like I did before because alam ko na my balance is off, obviously, because my belly was getting bigger, and I just did not do anything too intense. So if I was getting tired, usually on a regular, like I would push myself, but because I'm pregnant, I didn't push myself and I tried my best to maintain lang. So yeah, always know your body. Now that I'm in my third trimester, it is more difficult for me to exercise. I feel like I can't do any inversions anymore. Like inversions from mga baliktad, so like downward facing dog is a bit difficult for me because I feel like my blood is rushing up to my head. I normally don't feel that when I exercise. I didn't even feel that in my first and second trimester when I was doing yoga. But now in my third trimester, that's one of the things that I've observed. So I try not to do that anymore. I still do yoga, I still do swimming, and I am doing Pilates right now. But I have to be really cautious when I'm doing these exercises, and I always ask my doctor. So actually right now, I was kind of diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I'm still under observation. Hindi pa naman siya yung grabe. But when I did my glucose test, it was kind of high. And my doctor told me that I must do 30 minutes cardio exercise every day. So yan ang ginagawa ko now. I'm doing 30 minutes on the bike, or I walk, or I bring the kids to the park, and I sweat it out in the park. So that's good. Number 3, how should I be exercising? So this question comes out a lot, like, how do I exercise when I'm pregnant? Do I stay motivated? And how do I keep on exercising even when I'm pregnant? Something lang for me is you have to assess why you are exercising. You have to set expectations, and you have to reassess your priorities. So obviously, we are not exercising anymore to fit in our summer bikini body, but we are exercising for our hearts to keep pumping, for our lungs to be healthy, for our muscles to have the strength. I am personally exercising for flexibility and for strength, because I feel like I should still be practicing a lot of strength exercises with my muscles, because I'm going to need all the strength and the muscle strength that I need for my 4th trimester, for when the baby is here, especially that I am a CS mommy. So it's going to be harder for me to walk around, to lift things, and it's going to be longer yung aking recovery time. So I really want to keep my flexibility and strength in place. We should also be focusing a lot of our pelvic floor and our pelvic muscles. If you don't know anything about that, I'm going to have a video next week probably about this, and how this is so important when you are pregnant, and it's in line with Pilates. It is because the pelvic floor is like right under your vajay. So it's the muscle that needs to be strengthened now that you're pregnant. So there are a lot of ways to do this, super easy ways. You don't even need to go to the gym or whatever. You don't even need a yoga mat. You can do it on the bed, or you can do it sitting down. So like pelvic floor exercises are really important, and we need this, especially if you are expecting to have a normal delivery. If you have a very strong pelvic muscle, it would actually help you during labor. I think I did a lot of this when I was pregnant with Aiden. So yung aking labor during that time was really not bad, because I had a emergency C-section with Aiden. So I still went through labor, and I could say na hindi masyado masakit yung labor ko. I think towards the end lang, nagsakit na talaga, like I really felt the labor. But because I was healthy and fit, and I was really exercising a lot and doing a lot of walking, I could say na mas madali yung aking labor. Last question, number 5. What exercises can you do? So again, I'll go back to my number 1. Do not try anything new. Try not to pick something up that's new. So for me, I do yoga, Pilates, I do a lot of walking, and I do swimming, because these are the things that I already do, like I did before I was pregnant, and I was really comfortable, and I really like it, and I kind of really know how to do all these things already. So ito yung mga ginagawa ko. So the exercises that you can do, you can go online. There's a lot of prenatal exercises that you can follow. There are also a lot of apps for pregnancy exercises, and you can also do classes. So I do prenatal yoga and prenatal Pilates. So I take those classes because my professional talaga that will help me. And swimming and walking, I do this weekends when we go to the pool. So there's a lot of things that you can do. If you are a runner, go ahead and do running. If you are a CrossFitter, as long as your OB says that it's okay. My sister-in-law was a CrossFitter, and I think she was still doing CrossFit even if she was pregnant, and it was fine. She was perfectly fine with it, and the baby was still healthy. So she continued doing that, and you know, just do whatever you think is comfortable and what you usually do. So on the next couple of fitness topics, I'm going to do like my morning routine, my afternoon exercise routine. So if you're pregnant, you can follow those, and maybe it's good for you or maybe not. It depends. Okay, so that's it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for still being here for the second week of Vlogmas. I'm so happy na nakarating pa ako dito. 2 weeks already, 2 weeks to go, and it's not easy, but it's also really fun and entertaining for everybody. And I have a lot of positive reviews with the Vlogmas series that I'm doing, and I'm so happy about that, kasi reviews and like when people tell me that it's, you know, going well, mas gusto kong gumawa pa ng video. So I hope you guys can like this video. Leave a comment below, and if you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe to the video. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!